I got 3 cannons. Why are they like sniper rifles now? Fuck. I don't know, this whole thing's bugged out. I had a flamethrower even though I didn't install it. I had like grenades even though I didn't install that. That's giving me the wrong arsenal. Like, why? Why even a little bit? I don't understand. So to make your companion thing work, you gotta max out 2 separate trees of upgrades. 3 separate trees of upgrades! Fuck that, I'm glad I didn't invest any time in that. Especially considering that they get consumed! They die! What would be the fucking point? God, it's not like it wouldn't have helped, it's just that then I'd have to do more rambling, and I've made the point that it's enough already. It should have been over 6 hours ago. There we go, full control. We just don't have Universal Soldier, because that would require us to get everything, and it's fucking expensive. Honestly though, because we have factories and they're producing money, as opposed to before, where they were just producing fucking stock, all I technically have to do is sleep through day after day after day, and my money starts accumulating on its own! Imagine that. Let's run a siege mission. Yeah, because I want to get a close look at my turrets and point out the fact that they're not what they're supposed to be. Yeah, no, they're sniper turrets. Why are they sniper turrets? They're supposed to be triple cannon. What the fuck? Like, excuse me, sir, but this is not what I ordered. It said no mayonnaise. Sniper instead of triple cannon, and it has a bunch of shit that I didn't equip. What the fuck? Oh, I think we found another bug. At least it's not as game-breaking as the last one from Medieval. Still, I would like it if my outpost had the defenses that I ordered. Like I said, this is not what I ordered. My post-apocalyptic zombie defense planning department got a little uppity and decided to build something I didn't ask for. This would go by a lot faster if I had 3 cannons. But I don't. For some reason, I have sniper rifles. I'm guessing the siege just gets worse and worse the more you go on. Well, that doesn't interest me as much as getting some of these factories maxed out, a bit more so. Where? Okay, so we gave you, like, a doubled production, because each one of these is 20%. So that's 20, 40, 60, 100%. Production there is doubled. How about production here? Nope, not even close. I have more builders to recruit. 2 there, that's not super significant. There. Also not so... okay. Great. So we're going for those 2 lousy builders in each area.
Glad you came. Good to see you.
Suppose we could grab the Rangers while we're here.
Glad you came. Hey there. Glad you came. Glad you came.
And now, if we wanted to upgrade the factory further, we would have to do, which I'm not going to do. Well, what we can do is... oh god, am I going to have to do a confirmation window for every day? Yep. Day 300. Right, that's just going to be ticking up forever now. A ballistic shield. Why would you even? And we're out of money. Okay, let's see what's left. Everything there is checked. Get off my screen. Thanks. I wonder what the crowbar is meant to reference. Well, a year in the city will get you all the achievements, but not all the upgrades. I'm not sure what the takeaway value from that is. Oh, God. So that's Decision 3. I remember now why I only played it once. Like Medieval! Oh, God, what are you doing on my screen? No. So, the takeaway, even though I think it's a bit moot at this point, because I've made my point several times that 2 is still the best. It does not overstay its welcome at all. It was an expansion and general improvement on the first. 2 was a solid one. This one had a lot of ideas, a lot of ambition, a lot of, you know, let's throw it at the wall and see what sticks. And the problem is that the execution of that, it helps when throwing darts that you go for a dartboard and not a chunk of concrete. Because not a lot's going to stick in that. Like I said, this could have been the best of the series thus far. But it's 4 times longer than it probably should be. Stun locking is a major issue. Enemy, like, zombie horde attacks are way too frequent, and all of the mechanics in terms of recruitment of survivors is just bad. The fact that you have to blow a mission to physically retrieve them from a tent, from a reservation camp, whatever. Do they not have walkie-talkies? Do they not have, like, anything? 2 tin cans of the string. Smoke signals. Bongo drums. I have to go there and say, hey, you want to be part of the team? Like, I'm sorry. Do I even have to ask? Who got this city on lockdown? Who? You want it to stay that way? You help out. Oh. Yes, for those viewers who are unaware, Red Days, the sequel, successor to this, I believe, is going to be coming out early next year at time of recording. I mean, I've probably been at this for 3 hours, so who knows how many videos that's going to turn into. Soon! Even though I hate that, because so many games are releasing soon. What is soon? Soon is nothing. Soon is meaningless. I can understand not wanting to pigeonhole yourself with a specific date, because Cyberpunk, that was a fucking disaster. PR, it will be released at this time. Gets delayed for 3 years. Everybody's like, where's Cyberpunk? Oh, we're guaranteeing it at this date. It comes out. Could have used another year in the oven. I don't think anybody's debating that point, even the apologists. But yes, Red Days, soon. How will it compare? I don't know. I'm hoping better than this. I have it on good authority that problems were noted and corrected, which I didn't even necessarily need confirmation for that, because from 1 to 2, problems were fixed. From 2 to 3, other problems were fixed. Unfortunately, additional problems were introduced. To the extent... Thematically, did I say 2 to 3? I meant 2 to Medieval. Fuck. Okay, 2 to Medieval. Problems were fixed, new problems were introduced, and the whole sword and sorcery thing, I mean, the sorcery wasn't even a part of it. Not to my preference, but here, some of 3's problems are... Fuck, I'm doing it again. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's late, and I've been playing this game for like 40 episodes. I'm tired. From Medieval to 3, again, problems were fixed. The mail system here, giving you tutorial instructions you can reference at any time and covering most of the game's mechanics, smart. Giving you a means to produce both stock and money from factories. They fixed things from Medieval going into 3, but they did the same problem that Medieval had in 3, where, sure, you fixed some old problems, but you've introduced, like, 10 new ones. As the song goes, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You're not going to get very far like that. You know, then we ran into some glitches. Nothing that stings me in the spine quite as much as the Master of Wisdom in Medieval. That was a low blow. No mines, couldn't get the last master because you need all the other masters for the last master. That was just... On the whole, though, given this is the last entry for now, on the whole, Decision series. I like it. I can see the potential. I mean, hopefully Red Days realizes all of that potential. You know, a refinement of it, and the things that are added will be thoroughly tested and vetted in-house and resolved before the problems find I mean, the thing is, though, we're talking like online distribution now, so even if it doesn't work out the gate, it can be fixed later. Thank God for that. So if something is glaringly broken, it can be fixed. You didn't really get that with, I mean, Flash releases for the most part. And they had versions and so forth, but anyway. I could just go on for an hour. Maybe I will! I could do that. I could just go on for an hour while this just runs in the background. Oh, it's certainly taken enough of my time that I feel entitled. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't even say Medieval took too long. The mechanics were just not... Like, the fact that gold you couldn't get from factories, you couldn't earn it passively. The fact that the sieges were too frequent, that's a problem that 3 and Medieval share. Like, give me a break so I could take a few days off, accumulate money passively, which you couldn't even do in Medieval because the factories didn't make any. But the only one in the series that takes too fucking long is 3. 3 takes way too long. I mean, it's the same core set of mechanics in the previous 3 installments. Why does it take this long? I mean, you can't develop factories without better equipment, but you can't get better equipment unless you get more inspectors, and it becomes paradoxical. It loops in on itself. It's the snake eating its own tail. Yes, on the whole, the series is a positive experience. Perhaps if one is more inclined towards the medieval setting, even that might be found more redeemable. I am not inclined towards the medieval setting, and there were glaring technical issues. You're not well tutorialized. You don't produce money passively. This problem, and the bow. Yes, it's super effective. Yes, I abused the hell out of it. But I imagine that was not the developer's intentions. The bow and the crossbow were a bit overpowered. You know, the funny part is I've been looking forward to finishing this up and being able to, like, that's done, and I don't have to play that ever again. And here I am, still recording an LP for it. If you have suffered along with me for this excursion, or maybe you find my suffering enjoyable, I don't know. Choose your own adventure. Thank you for watching this series. If it's in its entirety, then, you know, double good on ya. As I slowly lose my sanity. I'm trying to find a way to, like, gracefully exit, but that moment has passed. Now's the time where you go running out the door, pulling one side of your jacket up over your shoulder with a bit of toilet paper stuck under the heel of your shoe. That's the kind of exit we're looking at here. With half a sandwich hanging out of your mouth, you know? The kind of white rabbit, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late. Oh, outro time. Thank you all so much for watching. I have played other things. My video library has grown. I will be addressing this later, but I'm trying to refocus on projects that are at this moment unfinished. I'll prioritize more recent projects like Cry of Fear to complete, but I'm going to get back to stuff like RE4 and get that on lockdown, and Doom 2, and Metroid. So, you know, stand by for that. I hope all of my viewership is staying healthy out there. And not just from the usual suspects. I keep making the statement that, you know, because we have this global thing going on right now, people think the rest of the whole wide world diseases have taken the day off. They haven't. I hope everybody's staying healthy out there. I hope everybody's staying happy out there. You know, enjoy yourselves. Find something that, you know, otherwise, what are you doing? What are you doing? I will see my viewership in the next video. And, as I always say, all of you, fare thee well.